Hey everyone, happy November. I hope you're having a beautiful day and are excited for all the Christmas decorating to start from here on out. I am so excited to share these 25 plus Christmas ideas with you for decorating your home in different themes, different ideas and styles for your Christmas tree, your mantle, coffee table, built-ins, you name it, we're covering it today. I'm really excited and I hope you are too. This beautiful tree is actually a King of Christmas tree, more of a bluish green color. And it's a tree that's really pretty, but it's definitely a little bit more on the sparse side, and it has different light combinations to it. You'll see a couple different Christmas trees in this video, and I'll definitely tell you which one's my favorite. You'll see that, but you'll obviously see different ornaments and things like that I reuse every year, and I will usually add a few more each year. But these beautiful crystals, and you have these other ornaments that are from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby is one of my go-to places for ornaments, as well as Walmart, because you just get a good variety bang for your buck. But yeah, I hope you're excited. I'll let you sit back, relax, enjoy this Christmas decorating video. And remember, everything you see in today's video, I will try to have linked in the description box below. So just tap that more button next to the title and it will drop down below the video. But you can also follow me on LTK. That's where I link a ton of my items, and it's just easy things like that. So yeah, hope that helps. So something I like to do when I decorate my trees is to take the same ornament and wrap it around the tree kind of in a zigzag motion, and then do the same thing for the next ornament style. I try not to have the same ornament color or shape next to each other, and I also like to have like the teardrop or the longer ornaments on the end, so kind of like icicles falling off. But again, it's personal preference. I'm just sharing how I do my trees. But always step back and look at the tree, because sometimes when you're up close to it, you're not seeing the whole picture. So step back, look at it, see how everything is looking. If it's cohesive, is it the way you want? Sometimes you might put a same ornament next to each other and not realize it. I also like to mix the texture, so having the velvet or the flocked ornaments with something that's a little bit more sparkly or matte is really pretty. Again, changing the shapes and the texture on the outside of the ornament is such a good way to make your tree look high-end without spending a lot. And don't be afraid to reuse items. You're going to see me reuse a ton of items in this video, and I rework them in different ways each year, and I really like that. So again, do what you like best. Find that color combination. Here I'm adding the red, but you'll see in the end I take them away because I changed my mind. It's okay. Walmart. It's really pretty, has the pine cones and everything. I'm gonna loop that on there. You can determine if you want it to swoop, to be straight across. Look is to layer more garlands on top of each other. To get them to kind of stick together a little bit more, just take one of the greens and then just kind of pull it together, and that'll cinch it together and make it look like it's sort of one piece. Mercury glass garland. Love this. This is so pretty. So now I just have to figure out how I want this to layer in. Do I want this to go down further? I'm so scared this is going to break. I think I want it to kind of drape down here. So when you put your nails in, put them in at an angle, because when you have something heavy, it'll help stick. Is if you do your nail here, it'll go whoop, drip right off. We don't want that to happen. So I took the nail and hid it underneath the garland. That way the string would kind of hide underneath the greenery. And then I was trying to determine where exactly I wanted it to loop, because it was a little bit longer to just do a solid loop, and I thought it would look pretty having it kind of have two loops, one a little bit smaller and one a little bit bigger. You can do whatever works for you. And then for this nail, I put it in again underneath the greenery, and then I took my ribbon and looped it over so that it wouldn't just slide off. It's actually hooked on there. Red and wood. Walmart has this style, but this year they put the coloring on the sides, and I have wood and white. So two different sizes there. White, fabric ones. So let's see what looks good.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is
I put my nail in the wrong area. Take the bell and then take velvet ribbon. This is green. Take it, take two loops. Walmart has velvet bow and it's so pretty. They have a couple different colors in it. Oh, it's gorgeous. All right, let's see here. Wrap this down here. Make this look a little better. I'm almost thinking maybe I should use a chunkier one. I have one, but yeah, we'll leave that. And I think I'm gonna switch these because the fireplace and you just see this and I wanna see the cute trees. So we're gonna switch this around.
snow is falling down and it is cold outside. We gather around the fireplace and know lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes.
My greenery here. Ooh, look at that, it was taller. They're just beautiful, very realistic looking, and really like the branches. I'm going to bring back the tray and I'm going to layer in my green branches here. Kind of let it sprawl out. Kind of add those in, kind of fill in the space. And then I'm going to take my faux candles. These feel like wax, but they turn on and they have a little wick on them. They look so real. And you can put them on a timer and stuff. And I think I'm going to put maybe 3 in here. Maybe another one, maybe right about here. And you can leave them on and everything. Nothing's gonna happen. And then if I need to move it for a game, I can just simply pick it all up and it's good. stores have done so well over the years. So like these reindeer and stuff you can find easily at Walmart and Hobby Lobby now. You used to only be able to find them like at Home Goods and stuff. So there's lots of beautiful options. Hopefully you enjoyed the first look of the living room for Christmas and seeing different ways that you can decorate the mantle, the built-ins, and the Christmas tree. I have lots more to share with you, so keep on watching. But you're definitely going to let me know which look you like the best. This one is definitely a favorite. Maybe you don't have a mantle, that is okay. You can create one using a console table or an entryway table, and you can drape different items on it. You can just do an arrangement if you want, some Christmas trees. You can also add the garland on it and then just use stocking holders, whether those to be the hooks or actual decorative objects that can hold the stockings, and clip those on the end and then hang your stockings from there. Don't have to go super fancy with this, but it's a really easy and fun way to do it, and it actually holds more weight if you use like the clip-on stocking holders. But hopefully that's helpful. Absolutely love this tree. I got it off Amazon. I'll leave it linked below. It comes in 7.5 foot and 9 foot, and it should still be in stock. So you do need to fluff it a little bit, but not too bad. To be honest with you, I kind of want to leave it just the lights only, not put any ornaments on it. I've never had that urge before, but this year, the simplicity of it is just calling to me. I will add ornaments for you guys, but if you're thinking about decorating right now and you're like, oh, I don't want the house to feel too festive before Thanksgiving, a great way to do is just set up your tree, but don't add any ornaments to it. It'll be beautiful on its own, and then after Thanksgiving, add the ornaments on. So you can do that as well, but there's nothing wrong with just leaving it just the tree and the lights only. It is just stunning on its own. Group of ornaments is all from Hobby Lobby. I picked up these last year. They're really beautiful. Love these hanging off the ends of the tree. This comes in a 4-pack. These are beautiful. I wish I would have grabbed another set of these this year, but somehow I forgot to do that. I don't think I've seen them this year at all, but they're just a really fun. I really like these for decorating the tree. Walmart right here, this giant fuzzy ball. These were sold individually and they should still have them. And then from Target, I picked up these. They come in a pack, really pretty, and there's lots of different colors and then they're really large. And then I also picked up these really pretty snowflakes from Target as well. I want to change up the ends of the tree. I thought those would be really pretty together. And if you look closely, they have like a little bit of like a diamond in there. Really pretty. I have this one, which I got from the Christmas tree store. We use the larger ornaments in bigger gap areas and into the tree more. So it kind of draws your eye in. So think about that. If you don't have larger ornaments like this, if you have smaller ones, you can cluster 2 or 3 or 4 together with like a little zip tie or a Velcro tie. Those work really well. You know, those little fuzzy things that you can find. There. How much are these? $1.60 a piece. Really inexpensive. I was going to add in some twinkly lights to the tree because this tree only has solid. And I found these at Target and they're $5 a piece, and it comes with 20 feet. See that subtle difference in the lights? Matte maroon ornaments. Ah! Shh. That's why we have shatterproof.
It's all around us. Christmas has found us. Yet another year.
Now that the tree's all decorated for Christmas, now we're going to work on the fireplace and decorate that and the mantle. I'm going to start with my base garland. This is the Walmart 9-foot one. I love this. There are 3 different greeneries in here. 3 different greeneries. Really nice, and it has a little bit of pine cones, and it's very full when you fluff it. So I'm going to try to find the center of it, and then I'm going to hook that in the center of my mantle. And I just applied some nails in there. You can use command hooks. I know some people aren't comfortable using nails. I get that. Made a little bit of a swoop with the garland here. Not a super heavy one, just a small one. And then I'm gonna loop it. I have a nail or command hook here in the edge. And then I'm gonna twist that downward. Now you need to fluff your garland, okay? Fluff it a ton, because it'll look completely different once you're fluffed. Now I'm going to be using a different type of garland. This is the Norfolk one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my zip tie, loop it over, and make a small little loop to go around my hook on my mantle, okay? Are from the Target dollar section. What I did was add 2 into the greenery, so it kind of flowed around. I want a little more of a subtle look this year. And then you could obviously do more going down if you want to. You can use, if you want just a little bit more on the subtle look, versus just grab one of these and clip off each branch. And you could add each branch into there. So a single branch would be a lot daintier, obviously, than the whole thing. So I have a ton of different ideas that I absolutely love. I just gotta settle on one. But yeah, that's the hard part for me, is like, I like to try out different things and see what, you know, just works maybe a little better than the other idea. Bells in the middle are just gorgeous. You could put the bells on each side if you want to. Really pretty. There's Amazon bells. These ones are similar to the Amazon ones, but these ones are from Walmart. They're like super hard to find apparently. You could drape those down each end. Really pretty. This is the Walmart wreath that matches the garland that I used on the mantle. And I really like this. It's very full because it's double layered. If I put it up here for simplicity, but I'm thinking I want to add them to the windows first. If you are going to be attaching anything to your windows on the inside or outside, get the suction cup hooks. Got these from Walmart. I think Any Place sells them, but these are awesome. Now I'm going to take the Norfolk picks. I think these are still on pickup, so you can find these. And I thought instead of doing the wreath up here, these would be really pretty. So I'm just going to bend. I don't want to cut it, because I want to be able to use it next year. I'm just going to hide it right behind it. Do you see that? And then I'm just going to loop it. This red velvet ribbon. Now I'm just going to be dressing up the wreaths on the windows. They just weren't standing out very much since this tree is so sparkly. I wanted to add something, and so I got some white velvet ribbon from Hobby Lobby, and then I will leave some link down below that are from Amazon as well in case you don't have a Hobby Lobby. And then I added in that dark maroon red ribbon as well. And for the coffee table, I decided I'm gonna do some green and gold on here. I think that would just be really pretty. So I have 2 of the Norfolk. Drape those. You could easily just do 3 of these in the container in your pot and it would be just beautiful. Green from Walmart that I got years ago. I don't know why they don't restock it. It's just gorgeous and it was $3. So I'm just gonna fluff that right in the middle because I love the pine cones. Cedar picks. Got these from Hobby Lobby. They still have them. I think they're like $3 a piece. They might be even less now that everything's on sale, 60% off. So trees are really pretty. I love the color of the gold on them. They're not too bright or anything. So they're gonna layer those in there kind of like that. And then I'll take my gold ranger. This came in a set of 3 from TJ Maxx last year. They still have them. I don't know if they have them in gold, but they do have other colors, but you could just paint them if you wanted to. So I'm gonna add that in. I decided for the coffee table styling that it needed just a little bit of sparkle in it, and so I'm using these berry picks that I found at Hobby Lobby. They're in a nice champagne gold with a little bit of that ice feature on them, and I love it. Alright, back to the Christmas mantle decorating. I decided to remove the Walmart garland because I wanted it to be not as full looking since it was cascading down the side. So all I did was combine 2 of the Walmart ornaments together and then add in a pine cone. These came from Hobby Lobby on the picks, but you can obviously use real pine cones. The ones I had were a little bit larger than I wanted to use for this, so I opted for the ones that I got in the fall. And I really like the way this looks. I'm adding in those ice picks, the ones that I got for the entryway. I grabbed a few extra ones and I thought this would be so pretty, kind of going around the top of the area. And I'm just sticking those in here, nothing much. And of course you can use whatever coloring that you want. You don't have to stick to this at all, just giving you the ideas here. And then I took apart a 3-pick berry and added those. Now, the stems here on the top I need to clip off. I just don't feel like going out in the cold weather to grab the nippers. So what I'm doing is I'm adding one of those Norfolk pine branches, and I got mine from Kirkland's, and they're exactly the same as the ones from A Floral. So Kirkland's I still think has them on stock, so definitely be sure to check those out. But I'll be nipping that off. I just haven't done it yet. And so all I'm doing is just to add a little fullness here, but also kind of interweave the branches. Here I'm taking the pine cone and using that as my main branch, and then I'm using the 2 Walmart ornaments, one large and one small, and putting those together, and then slipping that into the top, kind of recreating what I did on the sides, but in a slightly different way, as you'll see here. Oh, this turned out way better than I imagined. I absolutely love it, and I hope you guys do too. And again, you can use whatever coloring you want for this. So it's beautiful on its own, but for nighttime, I think a little twinkle would be really nice. So I'm using this set of lights that I got last year, and I'm just going to run a single strand all the way through. They're really easy. I got these from Walmart or Hobby Lobby. I don't remember which. I feel like it's Walmart, but Walmart carries these. They're a great option. There's 8 different light settings. So I'm just going to use some command hooks here and put those on the under part of my garland. And now these picks came from Hobby Lobby, and they're in the ornament pick aisle, and it's perfect. So all I did was unwind them off. These are wired. And then I'm going to make it so that they cascade down the way I want them to look, all together versus being more separated like they are on the pick. And then I'm gonna just twist them together, and then you can nip off the very edge so they're not sharp, or you can wrap them in some like electrical tape or something. That way they don't snag your stockings. But this stocking came from Walmart, really cute. Target's got some similar ones as well, but you can add these in and you can put a name tag on this as well. It's super cute, and I love how this looks off to the side. So pretty. And then to complete the fireplace look, I downloaded some digital art, and I love this. This is called the Snowy River. It's from that you can also print out as well. We're going to make a smaller Christmas arrangement. These floral picks came from Hobby Lobby as well. They're like $2 a piece. They're beautiful, soft, and so full for like $2. And then I also got these frosted pine cones there. Of course, you can remove the tag. I just too lazy sometimes to do that. And I just used 2 bundles, and it's just an easy way to make a floral arrangement. I wanted to keep the decor pretty simple here in the kitchen because I use the space, and so just adding a couple small touches in there with the colors and things I thought would be a good added touch without being overpowering. So for these kitchen shelves, I didn't really have a game plan for them, but I knew I just wanted to use decor that I already had. So again, I was trying to add that pop of red in here and I was just not feeling it. It's a really cute gingerbread house that I got from Walmart. This sign's actually from Walmart as well, and I just ripped off the back of it. It was $5 and works great. And now it's kind of goes with my theme here of the Christmas trees, and I have that theme kind of going in the living room, so I thought it'd be perfect. But I just switched out some greenery, added a few trees, and you'll see that I kind of come back and forth to it, but I wanted to work on the kids' hot chocolate bar area. That way they would have a little area for that. There we go. Now it won't scratch the back of the door. But since I want to do red in here, I think the wreath is beautiful on its own. I'm going to add some red velvet ribbon. I thought I bought the same colors I used in the living room, but this one's a bit brighter, but that's okay. Before you cut your ribbon, figure out the size of your bow loop that you're going to want on there, okay? So if you just want a small one, then you can figure out like how big you want it. But when you're tying these, I'm going to try to show you the best way here. What I do is I just make my loop and then I go around this part here. Okay, you're going to hold that and then you're going to take this, instead of going from the bottom, you're going to come from the top and you're going to twist it. So see that? I'm twisting, and then you're going to fold that through so it's velvet on that side too. And then you're going to pull it tight. See? It takes a little bit of practice. Don't get frustrated. The nearer the ribbon, the more it will droop for you. Sometimes the thick ribbon doesn't droop. This does not have wire in it either. We'll use wire in a little bit, but you can use a little piece of wire. You can use like an ornament hook and then hook that to your wreath if you want to. To cut the bottoms, you can cut them at an angle, or you can cut them down like this, or you can cut them this way. It just depends on what you want to do. But these just require some batteries. They're pretty long. And now we can have this go two ways. We could go straight across with it, so it's nice and tailored, or we could have it droop. I think the droop would be really pretty, so I'm gonna do that instead. And I'm just looping that into the little spot there. I love the way the cedar garland is looking in the bathroom. It makes it so festive, and we only added one item so far. First style are these berries, and it was a full pick, and then I just ended up cutting off a few in previous years. I like how dark the stem is on these. And then the other style I have is this one, and this is like a holly berry. I think that's what it's called, holly. I think it's really pretty. It's a little bit lighter, and it has that frostedness to it. And these all came from Hobby Lobby. So I'm sure they still have them, but I bought these years ago, and that's the nice thing about Hobby Lobby is that a lot of their traditional Christmas items, they keep restocking year after year. So I only have two of those, so I'm gonna add those in and kind of have them fan out a little bit. Again, you could do just one particular one in each vase. And now I'm gonna take the big pick here and add that in to the vase. Picked up this beautiful one. You saw it in my Christmas garland comparison video if you were around for that. And I love this because it's very full, but it has the pine cones and it gives a little bit more of a rustic look to it. The green is a little bit lighter. It's not that dark forest green, and it's such a good deal. You get 6 feet of it, and it's $30 on sale. They look like icicles basically, and I was like, whoa, those are gorgeous. I need those. On sale, they're $2 a piece, which is a really good price. This beautiful pick, this comes in a couple different color variations. They have a darker champagne color as well. They also have it in red. It is gorgeous. And then I'm gonna leave a spot open, and then I'm going to take another one and I'm just going to tuck that into the garland. Okay, now if this is on your mantle, you might need to tie these in, but most of the time you don't need to since they are wired. I'm gonna take the ice snowballs and I'm going to tuck that in. Glass trees, aren't they stunning? They come in 2 or 3 different sizes and they light up. Isn't that neat? So you can leave them normal, and then at night you can light them up if you want to. But I thought these would be really pretty layered in. Love the way this looks. Put it over the arch of the mirror. I thought this would just be really, really gorgeous. You can't even see where we hooked it up either. really cute. Wire in them, so you can bend them the way you want. All right, for the mantle, I'm going to be using a couple different sprigs to add to the garland. And so I have these cedar stems, pine with the little pine cones. I use those in the entryway. This pine branch with bigger pine cones, a little bit softer of a bristle. Some gold possibly. I have these like gold pick leaves, not sure, but I want to show you just in case. These frosted pine cones, this all came from Hobby Lobby, and I got that all last year, but they do have the style items this year. I have this birch garland. I think that might look really cool. And then I have the Norfolk pine garland. One more. Now we've got some cedar branches and get them to fluff up this space a little bit. We're gonna go a couple different directions with them, see if that gives me the look that I want. Really pretty, and I want to add it in here to give a little bit more of that kind of rustic, whimsical look that I'm going for this year. These branches, which I got at Walmart, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, and I thought, we could just spruce this up a little bit. Look how much better that looks. What I should have done was, Walmart has a pine garland this year, like the long spiky needles garland, and that would be really beautiful in here. So I'll link that down below for you in case you can't get some of these other ones. Everything is selling out so fast this year. I mean, things are gone in October. It's just ridiculous. So going to reuse my pots here. This is from Hobby Lobby. It's just beautiful. Oh, love it. So I think I'm gonna add this one here. We're gonna create some height over here. I have this tree, it's 2 sections, but this won't fit inside of the pot. So you can buy trees and then split them apart if they are like that, or just take off the base that they have and add it to the top. And ta-da! We've got some foliage. I used up a lot of my greenery stems for the garland, so I've got to use this, but this can be plugged in. Let's see how this is going to look here. We add in some gold reindeer or something. There is another Walmart tree. This one is in and out of stock all the time. I will see if the other one is available, but I'll leave a couple other like trees that you can have bases and stuff that you can pull apart and kind of mix and match and stuff. But this one's So if your candle goes in wobbly like this, take some toilet paper or a paper towel, fold it a little bit, place it right there, stick it in. All done. I got these really pretty faux fur pillow covers. Aren't they gorgeous? There is a darker color, but I like the lighter one for now. These pretty velvet green ones that I love. I'm just gonna put them. Oh, I can't wait to snuggle up in this. I really hope you all enjoyed this Christmas compilation of my favorite looks that I have done. Definitely be sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with friends so they get some ideas. Everything is linked down in the description box below, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and cheers to more Christmas decorating and holiday fun to come.